Failing to troubleshoot Linux Mint boot issues can leave you stuck in a boot loop, losing valuable time and data. What it does. Linux Mint troubleshooting involves identifying and resolving issues that prevent the system from booting or functioning correctly. This process typically starts with diagnosing the problem, which can be done using various commands and tools. Command/example. Breaking it down. The sudo journal-b-1e command checks the boot log for errors that occurred during the previous boot. The B option specifies that we want to view the boot log, -1 specifies that we want to view the previous boot, and E jumps to the end of the log. The sudo journal-p-error command checks the system log for error messages. The sudo fsckf/dev/sda1 command checks the disk for errors, where /dev/sda1 is the disk partition to check. The sudo blkd and sudo lsblk commands display information about the disk partitions and bootloader configuration. Common mistakes. A common mistake when troubleshooting Linux Mint boot issues is not checking the boot log and system log for error messages. Another mistake is not checking the disk for errors, which can cause the system to fail to boot. Additionally, not checking the bootloader configuration can lead to issues with the boot process. Try this next. To practice troubleshooting Linux Mint boot issues, try simulating a boot issue by intentionally causing an error, such as by deleting a critical system file or by configuring the bootloader incorrectly. Then, use the commands and tools discussed above to diagnose and fix the issue. What it does. Another important aspect of Linux Mint troubleshooting is identifying and resolving system issues, such as network connectivity problems or package management issues. Command/example. Breaking it down. The ping C4 Google. Com command checks network connectivity by sending 4 ping requests to Google's DNS server. The sudo apt update and sudo apt full upgrade commands update the package list and upgrade all installed packages to the latest version. The sudo grep r keyword /etc/ command searches for a specific keyword in all system configuration files. Common mistakes. A common mistake when troubleshooting Linux Mint system issues is not checking network connectivity before trying to update or upgrade packages. Another mistake is not checking system configuration files for errors or inconsistencies. Try this next. To practice troubleshooting Linux Mint system issues, try simulating a network connectivity issue by disconnecting from the network or by configuring the network settings incorrectly. Then, use the commands and tools discussed above to diagnose and fix the issue. What it does. In addition to diagnosing and fixing boot and system issues, Linux Mint troubleshooting also involves identifying and resolving issues related to user accounts and permissions. Command/example. Breaking it down. The ID username command displays information about a specific user account, including the user ID, group ID, and group membership. The lsl file name command displays the file permissions and ownership information for a specific file. The group's username command displays the groups that a specific user is a member of. Common mistakes. A common mistake when troubleshooting Linux Mint user account and permission issues is not checking the file permissions and ownership information. Another mistake is not checking the group membership of a specific user. Try this next. To practice troubleshooting Linux Mint user account and permission issues, Try simulating a permission issue by changing the ownership or permissions of a critical system file. Then, use the commands and tools discussed above to diagnose and fix the issue. Pro tip: in a production environment, it is essential to have a thorough understanding of Linux Mint troubleshooting techniques and tools to quickly identify and resolve issues, minimizing downtime and data loss. By practicing and mastering these techniques, you can ensure the reliability and stability of your Linux Mint systems.